Hello, beautiful souls. Excuse me. Welcome to your reading. Today is September 7th, and um, a lot of people are going through physical symptoms and like flu-like symptoms. A lot of people are going through pain. There's a lot of instability in emotions, and that's because of all the shifts. Um, just hang in there. It's gonna get better. And also, before I get into the reading, I just wanted to announce again that I'm having discounted readings for September, and so take advantage of that. You can email me. My information is down below. Okay. So getting into the reading, you guys. Divine Feminines, you have this, a lot of you are really like focusing on work and like really getting into it. And it's to get your minds off of the heartbreak that you have, okay? But it's working because you're working hard. Any of you who just started a project or started some kind of program, classes, or anything like that, it's really getting you out of this, heartbreak stuff, because it's like you are basically thinking you're in that zone that you feel like nothing is going your way in everything, in your love life, in your work life, in your family, whatever. Every part of you feel like things are not moving forward, okay? And you feel like, oh my God, none of my wishes are coming true. Like none of the things that I want are working out, okay? And that's because of all the, the retrogrades we had. Finally, Saturn is was direct yesterday. So there's some things still lingering. So whatever lessons, whatever challenges you had, okay, think about it. What did that teach you? Okay, what did you learn from those challenges? What did you learn from, what you think were obstacles in your way of, getting ahead or making something? What is it about you that is not working for you anymore? Okay, what part of you do you need to let go of, release, so you can move forward? Okay. It's really interesting. I got this for both of you. For both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. This is the same card, by the way. 5 of Cups, 5 of Water. Okay. So you both are so disappointed that things did not work out. And it's not only with each other, it's actually with other things in your life, And there's this feeling of like, okay, let's say things did not work out with my twin. Okay, we're broken up or whatever. And, most of you know that each of you are going through healing and, everything takes time. So you guys are okay with that, And there's a group of you that's like, okay, I'm doing my own thing. I'm going to focus on work, focus on myself. I'm going to learn this. I'm going to do that. But other things in your life have been not working out either, So you guys really both want each other. And you feel kind of like regardless of what you're doing in your own life, it's not working out in other areas of your life, okay? And there's one thing I want to tell you actually that I've been keep getting this message and I haven't really looked into it, but just because I don't know, like sometimes I get messages and I don't really get into it because there's so many other messages I'm getting. So it's just like I'm like, whoa, okay. And it's really funny the way my guides try to get my attention sometimes. In the past, like, because you have to realize, like, I'm woken up at night sometimes and given, you know, information. So for me, like, sometimes it's like a little, I'm like, okay, you know, wait, I'm trying to juggle this part and then something else is coming in. So anyway, the message that I was getting, okay, and this is about forgiveness. And I keep getting this forgiveness, and I'm like, why do I keep getting forgiveness? I mean, like, I've forgiven. Like, there's no, what is this? Is this not about my twin? Who is this about? And I wanted to share it with you today because I thought it was actually very surprising to me. And if you haven't watched my other videos, please do so because there's always messages coming through and everything is kind of like puzzled, you know, that just comes together like with every video. And also, I did make a video that forgiveness is key when it comes to the twin flame union, okay? So anyhow, if you all don't already know, like I know how to, you know, heal. I know how to do chakra healing. I do energy healing. I do a lot of different types of healing work. And I'm always doing things for my twin. And lately I've been, you know, kind of feeling unbalanced. And so I'm just like, okay, like I'm trying to do other things. So this is about forgiveness, okay? So forgiveness is key to the twin flame union, okay? Some of you, and I'm getting this and I was told to share it with you. Some of you are like, I've forgiven my twin. I just want to be with them. And that's all I want. I just want to be with them, blah, blah, blah. So, same thing, which I was thinking because I heal my twin. I'm in the astral, in the ether, whatever you want to call it. And so I'm thinking, okay. And then I have, you know, forgiven him in all lifetimes. So that's something I do too. I forgive him in every single lifetime, every single dimension. That's really important too. And I'm going to make another video about that actually. I'm going to try to get that out this weekend. So if you haven't done so, subscribe and you'll get that. It's about karma and other lifetimes. For whoever doesn't know, I'm also a past life regressionist. So anyways, it's about forgiveness, okay? That is very key because if you don't forgive someone, that means you're judging them. And judgment is the opposite of love, okay? It is fear. So fear and love are opposites. And if you don't forgive someone, then it's not going to work, you guys. So, and the other reason is also, like, if you haven't forgiven someone and you get back with them, there's no trust. So where do you think the relationship is going to go when there's no trust? You're going to be paranoid every time, you know, they call you, I mean, they, you know, call you like 10 minutes later, text you, or, I don't know, every time they go out with their friends or whatever it is, you're going to be paranoid and not trust them. There's no point of getting back together. See, the thing is, this union, I want you all together in peace, in love, harmony, like free with each other, free. You understand what I mean? I don't want you guys to have that pulling back and like all that stuff. Not to say that, you know, when your twin comes back and you excuse me, reunite, not to say that it's gonna be like, you know, the sound of music, but I'm talking about like, you know, you're still going to have things to work on, but I'm just talking about the basis. The basis has to be love, okay? So getting back to forgiveness, you could think you have forgiven Whoa, excuse me. Sorry, my ears are, I'm getting those, you know, when your ear is like the, what is it called? Oh my God, I can't talk today. Ringing in my ears, okay? So, yeah. Forgiveness. They really want me to get this message out. Forgiveness. Okay? You may think that you have forgiven your twin, but there's something still lingering, and the way they told me how it is subconsciously you still have fear connected to getting back together to your reunion, your final reunion, because that's what we're aiming for, all right? So fear could mean a number of things, okay? Anything that is not love is fear. So fear is anger, fear is resentment, fear is paranoia, fear is like distrust. Fear is judgment, okay? Fear is belittling. Fear is not giving someone the benefit of the doubt, okay? And I'm going to get into that in a minute, the benefit of the doubt. So, you guys, regardless of how you're feeling like this, I want you to forgive your twins. Okay, do my love meditation hypnosis. That is about releasing a lot of anger and resentment, unforgiveness. And also, do like when you're meditating, do something like, you know, call on to your twin during meditation and just tell them that you forgive them. Tell them you forgive them in all lifetimes. Tell them you forgive them for even the things that they did to you that you don't even know of. Okay? Consciously. Say, I forgive you in all consciousness. Okay? I forgive you in, you know, subconsciously, consciously, unconsciously, whatever. Just forgive them in all ways. Just say something like a, you know, like a mantra to your twin, you know. Do a little ritual, you know, it takes a few minutes. Please do that. And yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys because I got that. And I was very surprised because I'm like, okay, like, I'm over it. Like, I have totally forgiven. There's nothing left, you know. And they're like, oh, yeah, there is. It's just you're not aware of it. And I'm like, oh, wow. Could you imagine how things are buried so deep inside that you don't even know that things are lingering? Like, imagine that crap. Like, you just want to get it out. So that's what they want me to share with you. So please do what I just said. That's going to really help you guys, okay? There's breakthroughs this month, okay? Like in Twin Flames. So, and there's new beginnings. If you feel like things have been moving like slow and stagnant in every part of your life, there's going to be things moving at a faster pace. Before I say one thing, Divine Feminine, okay, some of you are not taking care of yourselves physically, and this is about, and you also feel like you lost your mojo. I don't know if people that are not in the States know what that is. Kind of like your, you know, Um, you feel like that, and you're gonna start taking care of yourself because that makes you feel better. Okay, so a lot of you don't feel good, you feel insecure. Some of you, because of all the shifts going on, have lost or gained weight. I have gained weight. I gained 5 pounds, and 5 pounds is like a big deal for me. Well, so is 15 pounds because I look 15 pounds heavier than I do in person on camera. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, so obviously, yeah, it's not a, it is, 5 pounds is a big deal for me, okay? So, if you gained or lost any weight, don't like freak out or whatever. You know, it's all these shifts that are taking place. Once you know, these energies kind of calm down, you're in balance, then you'll go back to your normal thing, you know. But it doesn't mean like you, I'm not telling you don't go work out or, you know, watch what you're eating. Of course, that's always good. It's good for every, you know, every aspect. But yeah, so you're gonna go more into this, and Venus is moving into Virgo next week. So Venus too, you know, is the planet of beauty and love. So this is just a reminder of taking care of yourself. That's what I get from this. And also, you guys, since you are taking care of yourselves, in like, when I say that, I mean like healing and working hard, trying to get out of that funk that your twin left you in. You're waiting and you're feeling your twin, and whoever, you're gonna feel like sexual energies right now very strong between you and your twin, from your twin. And you kind of feel like you lost it. You lost that part of you. A lot of you are celibate and been celibate for a while, and you feel like you lost your part. Okay, just want to let you know, you never lose that part. Okay, it's like, you know, when you haven't ridden a bike for a long time, and then you feel like you forgot how to ride a bike, and then you get on and you're like, okay, I know how to ride. I swear they gave me the funniest examples. Yeah, so you still got it, okay? Don't think you ever lost it. And I feel like some of you are just waiting for your twin. So you guys, for the ones of you who are not in contact or are in contact, you're waiting for your twin to make a move, and some of them are. So I got the Page of Water. So some of them are gonna make the move, you guys, and they might not, you know, come out and say like, oh, let's go on a date, I want to see you, okay? But there is some, you know, communication coming forth. And with your financial stuff, I just have to say, some of you are having financial issues, and I feel like you guys are holding on to whatever money you're making. But also, this has to do with the same thing, holding on to your, you know, closing up your heart. So, you guys have to realize, I'm going to say this for both, because for, okay, going to Divine Masculine is really having, like ending karmic cycles, you guys. Like, they are done. And this has to do with, you know, this is a very, like, crucial time for Divine Masculine. So they are going, if, you know, you guys don't know, they are going through really tough karmic cycles. A group of you, your Divine Masculines. So they're going through, they're ending karmic cycles. Some with their families. That is coming up really strong. families. So, and others, it could be anything. It could be karmic partners, or, I just want to let you guys know, karmic partners, like what they call, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be siblings, it could be parents, it could be people they work with, boss, partner, business partner. So endings, you guys. So that's what they're going through, but they are going to make progress. So whoever is still holding on to, the ego, because they're going through major ego death and transformation. Also this in reverse, and it's about releasing control. It's about using your ego to control situations that you don't have control of. Okay, so higher self is coming in and is like, okay, you know what, you are taking way too long to learn this lesson. Okay, you're taking way too long to balance out this karma. So they're going to have something right now that's going to kind of come in and just challenge like the heck out of them. And they're going to have no choice, okay, but to stand there, to stand their ground and defend themselves. They're going to stand up to all the things that they have been, that's been keeping them, okay? And I want to say, like, it could be one thing. So the karmic cycle could be, I'm going to give this as an example. So it could be standing up to their mother, for example, and realizing that their mother, is their karmic partner, and the mother has been keeping them in this all their life. And all their life, they thought their mother was the sweetest thing in the world. And the mom, she could be the sweetest thing in the world. Don't get me wrong. People that are karmic partners don't always have to be mean. But she could be the sweetest thing in the world, but blocking your twin from everything. Holding them back. And it could be they don't even know they're doing it. You understand, you guys? So it could be they don't even know. Like, they don't even know their karma, like what's happened in another lifetime, They don't know. But here your twin is, and it's been blindfolded all their lives, and keeps taking, the swords because they're like, it's my mom, she's such a sweetheart. It wouldn't even cross their minds that their mom, their whole life, has been blocking them and has, influenced them in negative ways, has controlled them all their lives, and they don't even realize that they're being controlled. Now that is even worse than knowing you're being controlled. So now they're waking up to this. They are waking up to being blind, not seeing the truth, okay? And so now they are being forced to this realization, this truth, that this whoever person, this karmic cycle, has to end. And they are finally going to stand up for themselves. And you guys realize how hard this is, for especially the ones with the family members, because the family members, it's just hard. And I think this came up again in the last thing, but now this is ending. This is all coming to the end, because it can't get worse than this, you guys. If something or someone is keeping you from your whole destiny, from your whole fate, so that's why there's going to be fated events that's going to come and wipe that thing clean. It could be anything. It could be a fight. It could be something Could be some kind of a loss. It could be your twin is just fed up and is like, I'm done. I am done. Because this has to happen too. Look at all these 10s, you guys. Look at all these endings. Right? Releasing burdens. They're carrying so much, you guys. Like, it's... I'm getting, like, you know those climbers that go, like, hike up, like, really, like, tall mountains? Like, very high mountains. And they take these backpacks with them that are, like, half the size of them and with so much stuff on their back just in case, you know, emergency kit, blah, 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 all this stuff just in case. Because they don't know what they're going to go through until they get to the top. They don't even know if they're going to survive. So I feel like Divine Masculine for way too long has been carrying this. Way too long. Like, and it's such a heavy load. Like, and they're going to be releasing it. Okay? And this all has to do with... Okay. I'm getting the song Pray For Me by The Weeknd and Kendrick Lamar, okay? So, Divine Masculines feel like they're in a battle right now while they're ending their karmic cycles, okay? So, they feel like it's the same thing again, and they feel like they're alone right now. And for the group of you guys that your Divine Masculine was like a great partner to you, and it was like you guys had this partnership where it was like you two against the world kind of, you know, partnership. They feel really, really deeply that they're alone on this, and they know that you don't want to be around right now and you're doing your own thing, but they do feel a void that you're not there. So they want you to pray for them. They want you to help them through, like, praying on, you know, not in the physical, not when, like, you know, on the, how should I say this? Not that, like, they want you to go over to their house and hold their hand. No. They want you to pray for them, and they want you to help them heal, okay? And you all know you could do that in the astral. You could do that, you know, at home. You don't have to see your twin to do that on the physical. And it's really hard for them, and they're finally admitting that this is very hard, and it's because that's all they know. They've been living like this for how long? So this is all they know, okay? And they want you to pray for them. They feel like some of them are really, you guys, like going through really dark, a lot of darkness, like so much depression. They're so depressed. Like they feel like rock bottom. Some of them don't want to get out of bed. Do you know how long it takes some of them to get out of bed? Wow. You know, some of them are drinking too. I have to say, drinking alcohol. Just to numb their feelings. Because it's like, think about it, Divine Feminine. You guys know stuff because you all watch videos, you see what's going on and this and that. But Divine Masculine, most of them don't. So they're like, what is going on? Like, why is everything so messed up? What's happening? What did I do to deserve all this? I mean, I know I did a lot of bad things. Not a lot. But I know I hurt, you know, my twin and stuff. But, like, this much? Like, why am I going through all this? But you guys, I have to say, a lot of your Divine Masculines think Divine Feminines are, you know, they're over it. They're over them. and they're just like doing fine on their own. But it's really funny. So, and I feel like you don't care about them. I just want to let you know that. Some of them feel like you don't care, but they're still thinking of coming towards you. It's supposed to be this way? Yeah. Okay. They still are thinking of coming towards you. Like, there's no question. And you guys, with all the endings and everything, and with finally higher self coming in, and there is progress with the merge, with the physical merge in, you know, yeah, there is progress. This is being overseen, and the reason that they need to stand up to whatever they're standing up to is because they need to come into their own. It's been, this karmic cycle needs to end now. It's been too long. You know, it's time. So after all these endings, you know, the end of, this was in reversed. I mean, just like this. So no more blindfolding, you know, no more egoic things, no more being in control of things that shouldn't even be in your life. Okay? Situations that shouldn't be in your life. Okay? If you are, you know, 30s, 40s, 50s, you're, you know, nobody should be controlling you. I don't care who they are. Okay? You need to stand up for yourself. And some of you are probably thinking, hey, listen, nobody can control my twin. This does not resonate with me. Let me tell you something. Your twin is not the same with you as they are with other people, okay? Your twin can have that attitude of, you know, either my way or the highway, or have tried in the past to control certain things with you, and you're like, whoa, he's a little controlling, you know, and been taken back. But they're like total, you know, kitty cats with their, you know, karmic partners, or with their family members, or whoever it is. They might be so different you wouldn't even recognize them. Okay? So it's all about standing up. So they're going to be standing up to their, really their nemesis. Because the nemesis is the person who is, you know, holding them back all this time. That's why they're ending this karmic cycle with whoever it is. Or whatever situation it is. But it's always because of someone. You understand? So even if it's just a situation, it's still surrounding with someone holding them back. And a lot of them are going to realize it's their family members. They still, I mean, they haven't known all this time that it's their family members holding them back. And it could do for a lot of reasons. It could do because their family members are making them feel so guilty of having their own life and living their own life the way they want to. So it's a lot of guilt too, because fear, the ego, okay, the ego death they're going through, guilt is a egoic trait. Guilt, yeah guys, it's an egoic trait, okay? Guilt does not have to do with fear. I mean, love. It has to do with fear. So they're releasing guilt too. They're realizing that this person has blocked them. You know, the situation has been the major block of their lives. They're going to realize this now. Okay, because higher self is coming in and is like, in order for this to happen, you must end this. This is over. This is already over, you guys. The eyes are open. And this, release the control. Control is also an egoic trait, okay? Release the control, because we know whatever's best for you. And there is community. Oh, and after all, you know, these endings and something, the new cycle begins. And yep, look at her dancing with her batons. Okay, so there's a new cycle. So although it's a very hard time for divine masculines, they're going to look back to it and be like, now I know why I went through that. And there's communication coming in. Now this could be, you know, some of your divine masculines are stalking you guys, or they're asking around about you, like, oh, you know, how's she or he doing? Have you heard of them, or whatever it is. But there is definitely communication coming in, and it could be very simple, or it could be very, you know, kid-like. But I think that will happen if you're in the group with the karmic cycle, ending karmic cycle, the divine masculine, especially with family. That will come in a little later, because the divine masculine does not want a lot of, okay, you guys, divine masculines that have the karmic cycle with the family member or family, whatever, that's what I mean, they don't want you to know that about their family. Okay, they're keeping that from you. And all this time when you guys were together, and they made their family seem like, you know, they were like the perfect squeaky clean family, like, I don't know, the Brady Bunch. That's just an image that they put. Okay, so you guys, look at the cards that I got. Renewal and 10 of water, 10 of cups. So this union is definitely gonna happen, you guys. So there's things that are being manipulated right now. That's the word they're giving me, manipulated. And that makes a lot of sense because of the karmic thing that I just told you guys, that I said higher self and guides of your twin are like, okay, this is taking too long in, you know, physicality, since time is just an illusion. And it has to do with your twin being set in their own ways also. Very strong. And this, if you look at the signs here, and your twin is any of these signs, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, yeah, any of these fixed signs, they are very set in their ways. I'm a Scorpio, I'm very set in my ways too. So for our kind of signs, to the fixed signs to release, be like their ways of doing this, the way they do things, is very hard. Okay, and the divine knows this. So their karmic cycle is an accumulation of so many things wrapped in one. Okay, so that's what they're ending right now. That's what they're telling me. So this is very hard for them. Okay, so, but there is a, you know, renewal of the union for sure. We know this is coming, and there's the 10 of cups, and so it all depends on, you know, what you both are going through and your own you know, journey, what both of you guys are going through on your own, and what progress you are making, you know. So yeah, there's, you know, a lot of unions are going to be taking place. Okay, But just because you hear like, oh, a lot of unions are going to take place and you're not in one of them, there's a reason. So um, that's why people do personal readings, because then they really know what's going on personally, you know, with them. And when does it look like the unions are going to take place? Okay, because your union could be either, you know, this year, or it could be 3 years from now or 4 years from now. So it depends on where your journey is, you know, and what work you need to do. And you would know what work you need to do when you get a personal reading. I mean, at least with me, that's what I do. I help people in that way. So it is coming, you guys. Divine Feminine, you're working on a lot of things. I feel like you're trying to balance stuff out in your life, and just remember to take the time out for you, just personal stuff and fun things. You know, have fun. Don't forget to have fun. I know you guys are working hard at things. Let's see what the angel's message is. Ooh, okay. Let's see what this is about. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. This is a message. So you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. And this is a caution card. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So I feel like some of you guys are making a step towards like a service or learning something. But you're being asked to go within. This is not like a freak, don't get freaked out because of this card. You're being asked to go within before anything, before any move you make that you're contemplating about. You're being asked to go within. So go within, meditate, and you can meditate upon the question and you will get guidance. Now, you might not get it the same day, but you can ask for a confirmation of a yes. Then you'll know what the no means, right? Okay? So go within. And this has to do with whatever like you're thinking of doing. It could even be like you thinking of contacting your twin. You know? It could be that also. Some of you guys are not feeling your twin. Like last month, you could have felt him very strong for like a couple of days, but you feel like you haven't felt them lately. Like telepathically, I mean. But that's okay, because there's just a lot of going on in these energies, and don't feel like, oh, they forgot you or anything like that. Like I was getting like really strong telepathy last month. My twin was like waking me up, calling my name, pulling bed sheets off of me, waking me up, calling me sleepyhead, like how he was, how he would do. So, but this time, I mean, lately I've been getting it, but not as strong as that. Like that was just like, I was like, hey man, first my guides, now you. Like, what do you, you know? Look at this, you guys. What are you doing? Forgiveness. The bottom of the deck. What was I talking about? Okay. Yeah, so, I was like, first my guys, now you. You're not even going to sleep. Okay, you guys. This has to do with self-love. Some of you are not taking care of yourselves, not giving yourself self-love. A lot of you guys are judging yourselves, and I'm trying to figure. Some of you guys are really insecure about the way you look, and you're comparing yourselves to people you shouldn't be comparing yourselves to. Some of you need to really release ideas of images of what you're supposed to look like, okay? Especially when it comes to people on TV or like models or whatever, okay? Release that. You know, nobody normally looks like that. I've seen celebrities in person and they're like a size 0, so, and I mean, they look normal on TV because, you know, TV makes you look 15 to 20 pounds heavier, so, but, sometimes more, but, yeah, that's not it's not a image based upon reality, okay? So, like, only probably 5% of the whole population of the world look like that. All right, you guys? Blessings. Okay, so some of you who feel like nothing is going your way, you're gonna get like small little blessings here and there. I mean, I can't say small, but you know what I mean. Like, for example, like you're short on money, you know, and you play the lottery, so you go and give your lottery ticket or something, and you get like $5. But in that instance, you're so down that $5 you're like so excited about. So like cute stuff down there. And other things could be like you're gonna get a gig or a project is like just gonna come out of nowhere in your time of need of finances. I feel this has to do with finances right now because some of you guys are struggling. And I wish you get your blessings as soon as possible because I know how you feel. I've been there. And I hope that it comes sooner, like very soon to you. Today. And so yeah, there's going to be blessings around you for sure. And there's a new moon coming, you guys, next week. So, oh, and I'm going to announce the free readings I'm going to make up my mind September 11th, so you'll know who you are. Okay, so you have some ideas and inspiration that are coming to you, and for some of you, you feel like this is too big for you. Like, you're like, oh, I can't imagine myself. Like, this is way too big. Okay. It is not. You might feel like that now, but you don't know where anything takes you. So everything starts with an idea, you guys. Okay? Idea, then you plant the seed, you know, you nurture the seed, then it sprouts, and it, you know, grows, and it gets big, and then it's you. So don't think anything is big, okay? Just go with it. You're passionate about it, you know? Don't look at if it's too big for you, okay? And trust in yourself. Because these ideas, who do you think that's, you know, who do you think is, you know, responsible for these? It's your, you know, your guidance, your higher self. That's why it's big, because you're really big, you guys. I know some of you guys think you're so small, but you are really big, okay? And you are worthy of whatever the idea is gonna get you. Okay. So I feel like this all goes together. So the self-acceptance, the self-love is being true to yourself, okay? Because if you're judging yourself, you're not being true to yourself, because you're in truth are love, okay? So if you're judging yourself, you're not being true to yourself. And there's going to be a situation that comes up this week. That is going to really have you, step up and express your truth about something. You're going to be forced to express your truth, and you should, because you should always, regardless of who it is and what it is, the situation. And it has a lot to do with loving yourself. Because when you love yourself, you're true. You're true to yourself. You're not lying to yourself, okay? For how things are, how things should be, how people should treat you, okay? You don't deserve to be treated any less than great, okay? So be true to you. I want to pull one of my... Whoa, that was really fast. I'm going to take it, Mother Mary. I'm going to read this because they want me to read it. So, dearest one, I ask you to surrender the fear and anxiety you hold for a loved one's well-being. Trust, all will turn out for the highest good of all concerned. This current situation is simply part of your loved one's life experience and learning. A blessing eventually stems from this current event. Remember, at the heart of all creation, only love exists. Allow divine love to stir within your heart. Feel it move the earth and stars. Feel it move the earth and stars as the miracle of life forever unfolds. Have faith in the universal spirit of life and know that you and those dear to you are eternally protected. I shower your loved one with protective and healing light, so please do not worry. Okay. So whoever you're worried about, whatever the situation is you're worried about with someone, know that they're always protected. And some of you feel like okay, this could be your twin, but it could be a family member too, like someone who's sick, also. But that's how, they're saying that they'll always be protected, and to not, some of you have been like trying too hard to kind of fix the situation, okay, whatever it is, and they're just telling you that you need to trust that everything is going to work out perfectly, regardless of what you see on the physical, regardless of what you see in the situation, okay? Just like how on the physical, you look at your twin, you're like, I can't imagine my twin doing like a 180 and like, completely changing the way they are, changing their ways, releasing the ego, blah, blah, blah. If you are in that mindset, you're right, it's not going to happen, because you need to see beyond this dimension, okay? You need to see beyond what's happening in the, 3D. So when you're working on your twin and you're visualizing, okay, of them, the way you want your union to be, then that's what's going to happen. You attract what you visualize. That's just the way it works. If you can't imagine it, it's not going to happen. because your brain is so powerful. You guys don't, I don't think you understand the, you know, degree to how powerful your mind is. So just know that they are protected, and there's nothing you could do besides pray for me, like the song says, like your divine masculine is asking you to do. Pray for them, help them with their healing from a distance, and everything's going to, you know, oh my god, this color looks so pretty against, look at that, wow, Mother Mary, just like the violet flame. She is violet flame also. Okay, so just gonna pull this card, and I'm asking me to pull this. Oh, okay. They asked me to pull this, and this is crystal cards, and this is Aqua Aura. Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions, okay? And clear, assertive communication helps you understand and be understood, okay? So this is about healthy communications, heart-to-heart conversations. There is a conversation that you're scared to have with someone. It could be your twin, it could be someone else, it could be a friend, it could be someone in your family, it could be someone you work with. You're kind of trying to run away from it. But you know what? This is the month of breakthroughs, you guys. I keep getting that. So just let it happen. You know, just be calm when it's happening, but like, just let it out, you know? Be true to yourself, okay? Love yourself enough to speak your truth. Speak however you feel, whatever emotion you have, okay? So, yeah, so the thing of this video is your loved ones are always safe and protected, okay? Trust that they are. Trust that everything is unfolding beautifully. Divine timing. Everything is falling into place in divine timing. The affirmation I do with this when it comes to timing, because every time I'm reminded of patience, I'm like, I have the most patience in the world. Everything is falling. The affirmation I say is everything is falling into place for me beautifully and perfectly. So you can say it however you want, but that's what I say. Everything is falling into place in divine timing. And also, you guys, pray for me as your divine masculine says. And if you resonate with this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I love you all. I wish you all healing. And remember that everything happens at the perfect timing. There's so many things happening behind the scenes that you're unaware of, but it's all for your highest good, okay? So hang in there, and I will see you soon. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check out my karma video. I'm going to post that hopefully this weekend, okay? Love you all. Take care. Bye.